We're about a month and a half into the school year, and unfortunately for some students, that means facing their bullies in the classroom every day.
Yeah, October is National Bullying Prevention Month, and about 1 in 5 students in the U.S. report that they've been bullied. That's where the KIND campaign comes in.
Yeah, started by Lauren Paul and Molly Thompson, the nonprofit is dedicated to ending bullying and fostering kindness in schools. And Lauren and Molly are joining us on the set this morning. Ladies, welcome to New York Living.
Hello.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You know, I tell my kids every day when I drop them off at school, be kind, learn a lot. That's what I tell them every day. My mother told me the same thing. What inspired you guys to start the kindness campaign?
Well, we both had experiences with bullying. I think we've all had an experience at some point, and for us, just kind of growing up in a world where it was just kind of accepted as this rite of passage. When we started this almost now 16 years ago, so crazy to say that, it really wasn't talked about, not taken seriously. Whereas now, you know, we have programming and we're creating conversation for students so that they do have a better path forward, a way to kind of handle these things. And so, yeah, it just kind of was birthed out of personal experiences and wanting to see more resources for students.
And one of the things you're doing is you're on tour and really connecting in the schools with these kids. So can you tell us a little bit about what the tour entails?
Yeah, so we are on our Founders Tour right now. We have our KIND campaign assembly, which schools can also host without us. But what that looks like is it's the two of us going in, we share our stories, we screen our documentary film, Finding Kind, and then we do different interactive activities with the students, really empowering them to use their voice to create change. Our favorite part of that is giving them the opportunity to apologize to someone else, and 2 out of 3 students uses that KIND apology card and stands up and hands it to another student, which is
really
powerful.
Yeah, I can imagine that there. You're kicking off this campaign here in New York City during Anti-Bullying Month. Why was that so important for you to start right here?
Well, we love New York. We've spent a lot of time here over the years, have done so much of our programming here, and it's just such a vibrant city with, you know, people from every walk of life, and you know, it's such a special place, holds a special place in our hearts, and yeah, it just feels so good to be kicking off this tour here and you know, bringing it to students who really need it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that that is such a powerful moment when you have these students standing up, writing an apology, and really seeing it in, you know, having the opportunity, because sometimes I think students don't know how to go back and apologize, even when they have realized it's wrong.
For sure.
Have you seen a change since you started the program to now in how students are acting towards each other, or the impact that the program's having on the kids?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us, I mean, like Lauren mentioned, we started this 16 years ago. And so the biggest thing has just been watching how social media has really impacted not only students' relationships, but also their inability to unplug. You know, when we were in school and going through our own experiences, at least when we went home, we had a period of time where we weren't, you know, connected to whatever was going on at school.
You got to escape it.
Cyberbullying obviously is such a huge thing that takes place, and it just connects them all the time. They're not able to have a space where they're not like processing and going through whatever it is they might be going through in the hallways.
I understand you also have a partner in helping make these assemblies free for New York City schools. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're partnered up with Club Crackers, and it's amazing for us because it gives us the ability to provide these programs free of charge. And you know, a lot of schools, well, all schools are just struggling right now. There's just so much going on. People are under-resourced, understaffed. It's a tough time, and so to be able to provide something for free is huge. I mean, it's very common that we hear that the KIND campaign assembly is the first assembly a school has ever had, because a lot of assemblies, understandably so, or organizations have to charge for their services. So we're really thankful for that.
Wow. So what message do you hope that students walk away, and us? I think it's important, you know, everyone to be reminded of, you know, to be kind. So what's the message that you hope people take away from it?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just for anyone going through their own experience to know that they are not alone. You know, carrying the weight of that on their own just feels so heavy. I think the other thing is just kindness is powerful, it's teachable, it's contagious, and if we all unite together and recognize our role within this, you know, we've all been on both sides of this issue, and so just being kind and the power behind that is can change the world.
Thank you so much, ladies, for being here today, and continued success on this campaign, because it truly is a great initiative.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Wonderful work.
All right, to learn more about the KIND campaign, you can head over to their website. That's kindcampaign.com.